2.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's the Orlando Magic as they'll be playing against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And let's go now to Kevin Harlan and the 2K Sports group out at Chesapeake Energy Arena as the ball approaches.
Hey, big Brooks.
On the road and hungry for a win against the Eastern Conference rival, the Orlando Magic are ready for this thing to get started. Well, before you look ahead to your busy week, sit down, relax, pull up a chair as we bring you another NBA broadcast. And thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. A quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Doug McDermott?
And also, he's one of those guys who can cover 94 feet in the blink of an eye and often does, with or without help on the break.
And they're making a quick stop here in front of their home crowd of Oklahoma City, just one game before heading back out on the road. Well, they're entering a bit of a soft spot in their schedule, facing off guys against some of the lower-ranked teams in the league, and we'll see if they're able to take advantage and have their wins over.
This is the second game of a home and away. They got the first one. Now they're looking to sweep the mini-series on their home court. They've got a good chance to do that.
Yeah, and the hard part's out of the way. It was a nice win for them on the road in that first game, so you know they're feeling good coming into this one.
And it's Orlando's ball. It's a three-point game. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
And I really think, Greg, they've got to find a way to produce easier baskets. I mean, whether they do it by running in transition or getting to the free throw line, they don't want a repeat of that past performance.
That's good.
I'll tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game for this season.
For Orlando,
Set the stage, my field team.
They just weren't out. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the night. And the first one at the line is good. And so Westbrook makes them both.
He had such terrific form and consistency on this free throw. Beautiful to watch.
And it's the Magic with the ball. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Magic head coach and I had a chance to talk just for a bit. Though they lost the first meeting against this team this year, coach is worried about what they can do on the offensive side of things, saying, we dropped the first one, but I still think we can put up a lot of points on this team and get a win. We just need to make sure the ball is moving. Not as easy as it sounds, though, always, guys.
Okay, Doris, well, the offensive approach, a primary force in the game plan today, guys.
Yeah, they are out to put up a big number today, and I think they can do it.
Well, that certainly seems to be the goal. I mean, it could be a shootout if their plans come to fruition.
And here is Peyton. Michael Conley getting his 3 to go.
Oh, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
As Brunt dishes to Jordan. Oklahoma City moving it around. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. The three from Johnson. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Peyton drives in. Vucevic, and that one is stuffed right through.
And if that doesn't get you fired up, guys, nothing will.
Right, just with the top door, it has some high-flying antics that nailed it up. So
tell you what, fellas, that could
I'm
give them
still
the energy boost
record
they've been looking for.
defense
5
too.
of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss, where they're knocking these shots down. Boy, everything's pure.
Peyton drives in.
That's a foul. West Hill. That's the first personal foul. First team foul.
And here on the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Gordon, the pass to Vucevic. Back to Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Lasagna.
That's the first personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Gordon. The drive by Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. And the layup falls. Vucevic has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, sloppy D there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
Extremely untidy on the defensive end. I mean, when he gets it in that close, that's an easy bucket.
For 3, Westbrook. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You take a look at the Thunder. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And of course, there's the Magic, 9 games back.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, it's got to be one of the feel-good stories of this NBA season. Not many people were talking about them coming into the start of the year.
Tell you what, they're talking about them now. Everything is falling into place for them so perfectly.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful.
Defense.
Don't want to get ahead of ourselves
Defense.
just yet.
Defense.
It has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
There's Lasagna, following the score by Oklahoma City.
Well, he got to watch himself now. That's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another one.
And Oklahoma City making a change here.
Defense.
Peyton drives in. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Peyton's got his first points of the game.
And you can tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
There's Lasagna, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
And the basket by Johnson.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offense. You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
You're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks.
Now the Ted Clark.
Oklahoma City. Now, here's George. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And that one goes in.
Let's go.
Terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And that one misses. Looking at Oklahoma City, they took the win in their last game against the Magic in Orlando.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working. And that led to the nice road win.
And that one's good.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Peyton. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Here's Johnson. Puts up a 3. They get it back. Adams, right side. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Lasagna. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. Pass to Vucevic. And it's blocked by Johnson. Adams down low. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
Goes up. Finishes the trick with a slam. Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for Oklahoma.
Defense. Defense.
They've
Defense.
on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnover.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Oklahoma City leading by 17. From deep.
Touch
Johnson.
the
And hit on the basket. Johnson's got 14.
And they are doing some damage from deep.
Which is the main reason, partner, they're sitting on this big lead. Awesome shooting so far.
Number one. And it's blocked by Adams. But they'll get another chance. Count that one. He has 5.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
It's stolen by Vucevic. The numbers in their favor. Here's Payton. No luck. Good D by Westbrook.
That's the kind of D you need, and he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
The Magic making a switch here. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Make some noise. Go. Go.
The Magic trail by 18. Wall. Defended by George. Pass to Fournier. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The first free throw is good. And the Thunder making a change here. And so Fournier nails both of them. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Here's Westbrook. And the shot bounce. He's fouled. It's a chance for
114. 14 yards. Team foul.
He's really come out blazing, scoring with ease. But he also loves to jump into the passing lanes and pick you off. He likes to shoot the gap. Backfires on occasion, but like a great base runner,
Defense.
he seems to pick his spots pretty well.
That's good.
I like the way they're working the ball inside because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots and typically good things happen.
Right side, Westbrook. Back to Johnson. Feeds it to Crawford. He dishes it to Johnson. 5 on the clock. For 3, Westbrook. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Just outstanding. I mean, basket after basket, perfection.
Unconscious from the field, guys. The fans are definitely getting their money's worth.
Augustine from outside. There's the bucket. Good. Augustine's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The rapid fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
And here's Augustine following the three-pointer by Doug McDermott. Aminu with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Walls, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
But smashing it hard. I mean,
114. Second team 4. Team foul.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft. I don't even think it's in his
14
vocabulary.
on now. 44.
Now the Thunder, they lead by 17. And the shot is good.
Well, never should have. What were the two?
They're a really hard team to beat.
Orlando's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Broke loose, hit his leg, and the official saying it was kicked.
Final fastball, both hit.
Now, here's a meter. Who's guarded by
Yes!
Johnson.
Connor is the win.
Pocket 6. Here's Walls. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Connor
One-hand
2
slam
for
is so
2
sweet
now.
when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth. He
We were the way for Connor. With never share the record to take up free. Defense. Ooh.
And that one's good. Augustine's got 5.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it.
And that one's good. That's 36 points for Doug McDermott.
He's been one of their more reliable options.
Defense. Defense. Defense.
It's tipped. And
Go. Always. Always.
Goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
1:33 left in the first. He feeds it to Augustine. Dishes it to Aminu. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now here's Johnson. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And the shot is good.
Wow, what a special performance this guy's putting on.
With number 22. Take a breathe. Breathe.
And now a fast break for the Thunder.
Always. Comfort.
Rips down the breakaway slam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big
Defense. Defense. Defense.
That's exactly
Defense.
the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
That's good.
And when you've got that touch of a size advantage on your defender, that's how you take advantage of it.
Orlando's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game.
Five.
And Fournier kicks to Augustine.
Ouch, 3 fouls for him already, and now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
For Orlando, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And on the season, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Timeout. What? Oh, oh my.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
They've already picked up a number of fouls here, and they're in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet, keeping their hands up, and defending without fouling.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Both free throws, good from Augustine. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
And it's Westbrook missing.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
And he gets the bucket.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
And the buzzer sounds on the plate.
Why?
December 10th.
Red something is Charlotte. Or good last game.
Well, not exactly a
Fake
close game
Elena.
so far. As the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
Well, they dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
And they've also done a good job, Greg, on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
They've got Adams. And it's Crawford at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Oh. Well, number 9, the dot.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line. On the free throw, no good. The Magic shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively.
Defense.
Number 13. They grab their own miss. Blocked. Now here's Johnson. Johnson right side. And George kicks to Johnson. A three. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 4th assist in this one.
Defense. 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 Defense.
Because they can hit it even when you start to
Point
defend it.
2. 14 4.
Making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in.
Defense. Defense.
Here's
Defense.
Great D that time from Johnson. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And yes, sir, that one drops.
They just continue to splash home those threes.
Defense. Defense. Defense.
Priority number 1
Defense.
for this defense.
Absolutely. You cannot allow a team to have that kind of a rhythm from beyond.
From beyond the arc. And the Thunder, another.
Oh my God.
Great outside.
Ready to shut another three.
They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
And Augustine kicks to a meter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be
Ready
his
to
second foul.
second
That's the second
team
personal foul.
second.
If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the
Defense.
first half.
Defense. 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 Defense.
Westbrook again.
Defense.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
With for 14 third big foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line.
His performance at the foul line this season might be the first thing he points to.
Lift him.
as a-
Ah!
The only place for
Ready.
shots like that are
Shoot
in
and
Exactly.
serve.
I mean,
Come on.
that is one he shouldn't even think about taking.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong
Defense.
and why he has such a great
Defense.
reputation.
Defense. Defense. Defense.
They get a hand on it.
Defense.
For those of you just
Defense.
joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Defense.
And Simmons kicks to
Defense.
number 13.
Defense.
Once again off the mark, Orlando. And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 13-3 run. Here's Johnson. Goes up and lays it.
Defense. Defense.
Fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance.
Damn.
in period number 1.
No foul, director.
Shot is off. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. For 3, Westbrook. Good on the shot. Westbrook's got 41.
Defense. Defense. Ah.
Peyton dishes to Simmons. That's it, coming off an assist from Peyton. Peyton's got 3 assists tonight.
It looks like he took that last three a little personal.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, Greg. You saw it in his eyes. I mean,
Defense. 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 Defense.
Outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's the feed to Vucevic. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Vucevic has got 6 points.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he That was slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Back to George. The dish to Robertson. Oklahoma City moving it around. That's good for George on the assist from Enes Kanter.
Oh, terrific work finishing a soft move like that.
Defense, 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 defense.
And the Thunder pushing it up now. George passes to Robertson. Here's the break. Now here's Payton. Guarded closely. And the basket by Gordon. And here now the Thunder. George, that's a two-pointer. And again it's Oklahoma City.
Defense, 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 defense,
Payton left side.
defense.
Vucevic. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 5 assists in the game.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
And the miss, not the best shot selection there. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Shoots it. No one. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Here's Azania. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Azania's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah.
No foul, no foul, no foul, no foul, no foul.
And the situation.
Takes it off the glass. Azania's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they really got to start committing more bodies down low and
Defense,
area off defensively.
defense.
Gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. For Orlando, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6.
To the 5, D5, D-foul. Redford. No more fouls, BL. Come on.
That's good for Payton. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Now George. His scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution. If they get it back. On the pass to Westbrook. A trade. That ball. Nice speed that time from George. Westbrook's
Defense.
points in the game.
Defense. Defense.
Orlando's gone 3 of 6 tonight,
Defense.
and they've let it fly from downtown. Stolen by Westbrook. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Man, you could clock his hang time with an hour.
Defense.
Johnson with the block. They get it back. And the basket by Gordon.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done.
Wipe on, wipe on.
Baskets in the paint now.
Westbrook against Payton. Westbrook gets to Adams. And he uses the glass on the way. Adams has got his second basket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their average
Defense.
Really
Defense.
a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And the Thunder pushing it up now. Crawford leading the charge. It's blocked. Number 1. And that one's good. He's got 7.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Tipped away. Westbrook.
How about the sharp steal and then round? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
And we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to
Defense.
pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Peyton with the ball.
Fuck.
Picks him up. Number one. Will put that and slam dunk by Vucevic.
And you know what? He is also
Sounds
relentless on the
good.
ball. He works as hard on his rebounding as anybody you're going to see.
Let the Farmers. Let the Farmers.
It's Westbrook with the drive. That drops.
Yeah. Go big dope. Let the Farmers. Well, church. Good job. Good job. Defense. 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 Defense.
To the middle. Gordon. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot. So
See Alvin. Second, deep six. Deep foul.
Chance at the line here. So Orlando goes
Deep,
with
deep,
an almost entirely
defense.
new group.
Deep, deep, defense.
Free throw no good from Gordon. On deep. And again, Oklahoma.
Let go. We're on number 9. Day 8. Free for the defense.
Hit his pocket. Here's Harden. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Good job. Good job. Good job.
He
Defense.
made the most of all those
Defense.
chances they had from these turnovers. It's really driving their offense right now. Actually, it's their best offense.
And it's Looney with the rebound.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
He passes to Reynolds. Kicks to Adams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Pass to Reynolds. To the inside. Here's Looney. Feeds to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number. And
Defense.
they're fantastic.
Just
Defense.
beautiful when they play the game.
Defense. Defense.
There's a good screen. Peyton drives in.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his
See
third.
ya.
He's got free throw attempts
Third,
number
deep
4 and
7. Deep foul.
That free throw, no good. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. He hits the second from the line. There's 1:38 left to play in the first half. Here's Westbrook. And there's another one for the Thunder.
He's finding all kinds of ways.
We're number 2. Westward. 3, 2, 2, 2.
Passes it to Hazania. Takes the three. It's good. And it's Peyton with the assist. Peyton's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his
Oh, Diane. Ooh. Defense. 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 Defense.
Back to Peyton. Pass to Hazania. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring him back.
It's Westbrook with the drive. And the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That's foul number 2 for him. Wesley Matthews checked in for Orlando. 34 seconds left now here in the second. And here's Westbrook. Non-stop scoring machine here. 6 to shoot. Outside, George. Oklahoma City needs to get off the shot. And he gets it to go. 62 points for Doug McDermott.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Lasagna, the pass to Augustine. He dishes it to Fournier. A three-pointer, no good. Outside Westbrook. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
Yeah, the replay center is the call because providing the officials with the necessary footage to make the call. We're seeing
Over 121, 57.
They've overturned the call.
Halftime.
That one's going to count. And Kevin, after one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Thunder just dominating this one. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there's
Football.
in our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
Let in the magic the ball.
all kinds of good stuff. And talk about the three ball for him. Wow, unbelievable from long distance.
Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today where he is just dangerous out there.
Defense. 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 Defense.
And a miss there on the triple. And here's George. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Yeah, just nice strength there.
Something second team first. Team foul. Ball to the line. Bingo.
Sixth and seventh free throw attempts tonight. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And George drops it.
Maple. Ball to the Maple shot. Defense. My God, just on it. Yeah. Defense. 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 Hey, crunch time. What?
Gordon with a screen on Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. Vucevic. Thunder with the rebound. Adams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Westbrook. Back to Adams. Johnson outside. He feeds it to George. Johnson. That ball is nice speed that time from George. George has got his 8th assist here tonight.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder how much can they win by.
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it, you can see it, in part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
Westbrook, double clutches, and the layup is up and in.
Nothing but money for him to start the half.
Defense. Defense.
Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. It's stolen by Adams. Oh, and then jammed by Westbrook.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. He points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Here's Adams. Again, the Thunder score.
They're perfectly content to keep going to that mid-range jumper. If the defense is going to give it to them, they'll take it all day.
And it's about getting open looks, and they've used that shot with great effect here tonight.
Waiting outside. He tries for three. And again, it's Orlando with the three. The Thunder have gotten every shot to drop since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Up the floor, and he gets off the fast break with a monster slam.
Oh, the big man rocking the rim. Good aggressive finish right there.
And usually he leaves those to his teammates.
And you know, guys, with his length, I think he needs to attack the basket much more. Those dunks should be routine for him.
Crawford with the steal. Westbrook against Payton. And that one's good. Westbrook.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this
Right.
game. He's providing
What's up,
almost all
buddy?
of their offense.
And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Payton.
My birthday on
Payton's
next
got 9
Monday.
assists in the game. Great passing. The Thunder have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half.
Oh,
Westbrook against Payton. Westbrook, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Azania, the pass to Vucevic. There's Azania, who's guarded by Johnson. And Azania gets it to go.
Assist from Vucevic.
And the Thunder with possession. And George gets to Adams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here.
1,
Dishes
2,
it to Crawford.
3.
Johnson. Here's the three. And he gets it to go. Johnson's got 39.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And there's the pass to Azania. Back to Payton. From deep. It's hauled in by George. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Westbrook covered by Payton. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Orlando's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Looking at the numbers for Biyombo, he has 12 points and 9 assists.
And if I had to pick what he's done best today, I'd probably lean towards the offensive performance.
Well, just to be a contrarian, I'm going to go to the other side because he's been just as impressive, I think, at the defensive end.
That's good for Payton. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. No good on the second free throw. The Thunder have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Pass to Looney. That's the free fly. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Number 13. Another miss by Orlando.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall. That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now the feed to Aminu. Simmons. The dish to Payton. Passes it to Wall. Back to Payton. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Roberson. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been 3. The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they forced. and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
And Adams gets to Roberson, expanding his range, and he gets it to go. Roberson's got 9.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Poked away. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. 11 points in the game.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
One-on-one fast break. And Adams kicks to McDermott. Back to Adams. Feeds to Roberson. From downtown. That's good. Roberson's got 14 points now in the second half.
For another fast break bucket. I mean, that's their not-so-secret weapon.
It's as if the defense has been a step slow in transition all night. I mean, at some point, they have got to make the adjustment.
And Simmons kicks to Payton. And he gets it to go. Payton's got 18 points in the game.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
On offense, here are the Thunder. Here's Roberson. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
And pass the wall. Adams on him. He passes to Roberson. Trying his luck deep. And the finger, another 3.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
Orlando's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Aminu kicks to Payton. That's to Aminu. Number 13. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Reynolds. Here's Looney. Oklahoma City moving it around. Roberson. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They are a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
Number 13. And it's blocked by Adams.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Payton passes the wall. Kicks it to Simmons. To halt the run. And the basket is good. The call goes his way, and we could be looking at a three-point play. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And his free throws are falling at a rate of only about 72% on the season. Not terrible, but listen, you obviously would expect him to do better.
I think it's been a struggle for him at the line. He's been scuffling this season. I mean, he's pretty well below the percentage that he shot a season ago, and not quite sure why.
Passes the wall. Augustine. Once again off the mark for Orlando. Wall throws it down with the quick putback jam.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, and I like that. A little smash-mouth basketball, taking it inside.
For 3, Westbrook. Rebound by the Magic. Simmons got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Johnson with the block. Aminu to pass the wall. And that one's good. He's got 12.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else.
1 minute. 1 minute of
Shooting around 40%
third.
so far in the third. Down low. And that one rim's good.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Here's Crawford. He trains the quick shot. Crawford's got 6 points.
And he's also one of those guys who just seems to be able to take it up a few notches when there's a game to be won late in the fourth quarter. In other words, he's at his best at winning time.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
A three from George. And that one's good. George has got 7 now in this quarter. 27 seconds left to play in the third. Now Augustine, 7 points in the game. He kicks it to Simmons. He dishes it to Augustine. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Magic have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. And the technical free throw is good. Here's Augustine. Right now averaging about 5 points a game. Ball. Blocked. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. Now here's Adams. From deep 3-point range. Shot is up. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge...
This Tuesday night, December 11th, the Charlotte Hornets hit the road to do battle with the Minnesota Timberwolves. The East against the West. Make sure to catch it.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. That'll be a 5-second call. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Thunder. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
Defense. 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 Defense.
The Magic should be outstanding 53% for the game. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Taking a look at the Thunder. They've got
Hell no.
And it's Reynolds in at the point. Number 51. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup. So it's Orlando now. Here's Augustine.
One.
He feeds it to Fournier. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine.
And they've got to talk to each other on D. Their miscommunication, and now he's able to make a play.
And stolen by Biyombo. Number 13. With a feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Wow, as he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Reynolds passes to Looney. This is to Hart from outside the arc. That's Biyombo with the rebound. Magic have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And Augustine kicks to Fournier. Number 13. Offline with his 3.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter to return the score.
That's good.
Even with the D lurking,
Ho,
he made it
ho.
look easy with the soft finger roll.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Johnson against Augustine. Softly drops in the floaters.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Back to Crawford. Westbrook holds up. Again, Oklahoma City.
Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Here's Fournier. The dish now to Augustine. Fournier. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. And upcoming the schedule for the Orlando Magic. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Now, here's Aminu, defended by George.
Teammates.
And the dunk by Biyombo.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the Lapidus way passing.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Orlando, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. This one for 3. Mike Conley with the rebound. Johnson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
And then offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Combo dishes to Augustine. Off target with his 3.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boys.
Market. Wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Johnson for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the...
Good ball. That pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Now here is Augustine. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Augustine's got 5 points in the quarter. Crawford passes to Adams. And count it. 2 points for the chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go.
Oh,
Sure was a thing of beauty to
1
watch.
hour.
Here's Simmons. That one a little long.
He doesn't really scare a defense at all. You've seen him miss quite a few just like those.
Johnson kicks to George. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. 16 points here for George.
And they looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Oh, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
Thunder have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive output. Biyombo with it. George picks him up. Number 13. And it's off from 3-point range.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
Not a good pick there. If I'm shooting the ball and I'm looking at him, I'm asking, where is the effort? You've got to do a better job of screening.
And Watson is good for 3.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
And George kicks to Adams. And stolen by Biyombo. And that's an intentional foul. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Augustine with it. A free ball. That is good.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Oh my God.
No good.
Oh my goodness, that's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes we've actually got a game, a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, partner.
Now a timeout call by
Now
Oklahoma
they
City.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send the message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
In this quarter alone,
when Langland Magic catch up,
they've yielded 5 points off of those turnovers.
Greg, it's hurting them. I mean, their lead is slipping away now.
Augustine from outside. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
They're giving him a
1,
little too much
2,
space
3,
out there. That's
4,
a
5,
since
6,
halftime.
7.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
And just a sloppy quarter of basketball. Turnovers now becoming an issue.
Like missing breakfast, bro. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 minutes, 59 seconds.
Couldn't get it in bounds
Fourth
that time.
quarter.
Guys, sloppy play is really costing them.
And their lead disappearing. I mean, they've given up a ton of points off of turnovers in this quarter.
And the basket good.
And really, the defense not organized on that inbounds play. And boy, do they pick the price with the triple.
They've got a nice little run going
They
here.
sure do. I mean, they're making it look easy. Offensively.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Here's Walls. Buries the long-range jumper.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Boy, it seems like he's gotten a little loose with it since halftime. His fingers may be a little slick or slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
They set the pick. Here's Augustine. A tad short, but it's good off the front. Iron. Augustine's got 25 points in the game. Reynolds.
Somebody wants Magic
Full
dude.
court prayer falls off target. And there's the feet to Fournier. On deep. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
Oklahoma City. Ball. 24 seconds on shot clock. 24.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. So it's for Orlando now. For the game.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
And out of bounds. As the Magic will gain possession.
20 seconds on the shot clock. 20.
Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. Right. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Orlando. And an intentional foul right there. A free throw drops for Augustine. Both shots good from the strike.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
I tell you what, they got a nice reservation for him over on the bench. If he keeps this up, it's fourth turnover already.
And they go to the intentional foul. And he makes the first.
Boy, they're making it look easy here. I mean, they're just automatic from the line.
Both good from the line that time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
That'll be a
6.
5-second call.
You put yourself at a big disadvantage when you're turning it over like he has here in the fourth.
Yeah, this lead could vanish. Not much room for error.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Here's Simmons. Augustine. He's covered by Westbrook. Augustine dishes to Biombo. That's it. Augustine with the assist. Augustine's got 6 assists in the game.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy do. Very, very well done.
And so they foul intentionally.
Well, fortunately for him, it really doesn't matter anymore. They got this thing sewed up. Just sit back and enjoy.
So both teams changing it up here. The first free throw is good. The Magic making a switch here. Aminu's checked in. Both free throws. Goes good from Augustine.
Wait. Magic doing a lot more.
They're going to turn it over.
Lot
Couldn't get it in bounds that time.
more. Defense.
Fires from deep. Good. Augustine's got 35.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Well, they recover it. Here's Adams, and he gets the bucket. And that one misses. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Ball through. Set team 8.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Augustine from outside. Thunder. With the rebound. Number 51. The second effort. And he gets it to go. Well, Orlando's shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws, good from Augustine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Well, almost same time done last game.
Yeah, really bad timing, guys, to start coughing it up. He's got 3 turnovers here in the fourth.
And it goes without saying, but I need to say it anyway. In a game as close as this, every possession is important. You've got to make them count.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Yeah, maybe maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchup.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
And he commits the intentional foul. And the first one drops. So he gets them both. Here's Reynolds. And out of bounds. As the Magic will gain possession. Back loose. Now, here's Biyombo. Here's Simmons. Frames the free. Simmons got 6 points in the quarter.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, you can see they gave him a lot of points here in this run, and he just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout.
Here's Augustine. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Let the man.
Here's Reynolds. The Hail Mary from beyond half court is off target. And an intentional foul right there. He misses the free throw.
Come on, Nate.
No good at the stripe this time. Second, this is also. Here's McDermott. Doesn't get the full court heave to fall.
I'm not even going to comment on that.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
T.O. number 5 for him in the game, and that's way too high of a number for any one player.
One. What team you would play?
Here's Augustine. Number 13. Another miss by Orlando.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And so they foul. And first one falls for. Both free throws, good from Augustine.
1, 2, 3.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Here's Simmons. Feeds it to Augustine. Lets it go with the three. Harrison Barnes kicks the three.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Well, he's really costing them right now at this point in the game, and he's mad at himself for it.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, if they lose this game, they'll look back to his lack of control here in the fourth quarter.
1:51 left in the game. There's the pass to Simmons. From outside, off the mark. Here's Adams. And out bounds is... The Magic will gain possession. Magic shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Here's Aminu. The quick look. No good that time.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Mark, it's been a very successful stretch for him.
Kevin, you're exactly right. I mean, this has been some kind of run.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And they go to the intentional foul. The free throw drops for Augustine. He hits both from the strike. That'll be a 5-second call. And Oklahoma City making a change here.
Marquise Morris. Jeremy Grant. Nemanja Bjelica.
1:09 left in the fourth quarter. Shots good.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in. Bounds that time. Three from the inbound. And it's Rui with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I don't like that. Harrison.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. That'll be a 5-second call. It's really been a
Big game for him as he continues to give the ball away on offense, guys.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good.
You know, on defense, even on an inbounds play, you can't leave three-point shooters alone on the perimeter. They pay for it there.
Unable to get ball in bounds. They called the 5-second violation.
They're losing their concentration here, guys. Sloppy play going on right now.
Yeah, 2 turnovers in a row, and that's always a recipe for disaster.
Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession.
19 seconds on the shot clock.
And the Magic shooting extremely well here. They around 61% in the fourth. Here's a new shot. Is good off the back rim and in. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Magic making a switch here. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth.
They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
That'll be a 5-second call. Now a timeout called by Orlando. They trail by 14. 36 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, they can call all the timeouts they want, but really, I don't think it matters at this point.
Yeah, I'm ready to go home just like the players are. There's nothing they can do to salvage this one right now. Let's go. Get out of here. Game done.
Yep. You summed it up.
I was going to say, yeah, I don't think we need to comment after that.
Adios. And I think think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, over that break, I listened in on what head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. He told his guys, it's time to turn it up a little and try to make a push. We've worked too hard to come away empty-handed. Let's put this thing away. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. And the Thunder making a change here. And the shot is good.
He's had a big half from beyond the arc. When he's this hot, the green light doesn't get much green.
Unable to get the ball back. They get called for the 5-second violation. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Well, that was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't. Get it in bounds that time.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
It's ball. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Boy, he quieted the crowd with that big shot. That's a big play.
Ouch. That was a punch in the gut to these fans.
Kevin, they still got a foul to give at this point.
Yeah, their strategy would be bad to use it if they need to.
And now we've got the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
Martin outside. He passes it to Johnson. And Adams backs in. Yes! On the release, and they're going back to have a look at that shot once again to see if the horn had really sounded before the ball left his hand. This certainly isn't over yet. They may get a second chance. Now, if it's overturned, we're going to need overtime.
It's hard to tell.
Ooh, Magic almost win. Man. Hey. Goodbye. Yeah. Just you watch my videos on left arm. The 18 on work on 5:30 2:30 p.m. Like, comment,